Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Bytes, my mini podcast that I do for all of you, all my subscribers, all my followers, everybody out there. I have about, on all the platforms now, Getter, Gab, Truth Social, which is growing more and more. And thank you to all my truthers out there. I really appreciate it. Hi, everybody. Let's get my truth account up to 10,000. Let's do it. Come on. I know, it's just, I can't believe it. I've got like 325,000. I think I have like 325. That's somewhere around there. I know if you look at Rumble, YouTube, thank you to the YouTube subscribers. Just, I can't believe it. Followers, it's just unbelievable. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'm doing it. Actually, you're doing it. We're doing it together because I don't advertise. It's all word of mouth, and everybody's sharing, and it's just fantastic. So I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all of the wonderful messages. Thank you for the beautiful emails. Some of them I'm sharing, so it's wonderful. The comments, the question, even the questions. Thank you for the great questions. We have a lot of fun. So, and if you haven't subscribed, if you keep coming back and listening, please hit the subscribe button, because what you do is by subscribing, we keep pushing my little which is a little powerful account up, and it gets caught up in the algorithms, and eventually YouTube is going to start promoting it. And I'm getting very close to the threshold now, very close. I'm like on the cusp, and they're going to start promoting it, and then we can get my message out, and which is really a message of hope and love, and one of encouragement and clarity. I try to add some clarity. So let me segue into this, and I'm going to just jump right in and say, first of all, my heart and love goes out to everybody in Florida. Everybody, I don't care what your political affiliation is. It's terrible what's been going on. This has really been a terrible week for a lot of people. And I've seen I can't even imagine what 6, 7, 8, 10 feet of water is like. So to all my brothers and sisters from all political persuasions, I wish you the best, and I hope you get your lives back on track. And thank God you have a great governor. And I just wish you the absolute best during this time. And you got my prayers, and definitely I've been praying for the people in Florida. So, and I know a lot of my subscribers live there. So certainly a lot of my followers. So, my best. So let me give you some good news. So let's talk about real quick, and this is going to be a brief Max Bytes. I hope you listen to the MAGA Bytes. So look up my previous upload, because you're going to absolutely love it. But I wanted to say, let's look at the update here on the 2022 election. Believe it or not, we've got some updates. Wisconsin is looking like it's a done deal. Evers is falling further behind Michaels in a number of polls now. That's good news. Johnson's like 5 points up in a number of polls, 4 or 5 points average, and some of them he's over 50%. That's excellent news. No surprise there. I always knew that Johnson would win that race. Of course, it's, we haven't gone to election day yet, but I'm not too concerned about Wisconsin. I think it's just the governor's seat is going to flip. Our Real Clear Politics is actually now projecting that as one of the seats that the GOP flip. Nevada, same exact thing. The Republicans, though, are going to pick up the Senate seat and the governor's seat, and they'll probably, and I'm going to add this, they're probably going to pick up one of the state legislature bodies, so one of the chambers. And that plus Arizona, Lake is ahead, probably going to win. It's looking increasingly good. So those are some of the polls that, and now as far as Masters goes, I'm not sure where that's going to end at the end of the day. That race is still in flux. It's a little harder to project. Pennsylvania, the polling's been really bizarre. I don't really know what to make of it, except it looks weird. It looks like the polling is just push polls that are just meant to influence the outcome. Although Oz is statistically more or less tied with Fetterman, and some of the data he's pulling ahead. So at the end of the day, I I have my own view. I mean, Carrie Lake's going to be the next governor of Arizona. She's absolutely fantastic. So thumbs up to her. Out of the whole bunch, she's going to be probably the one of the best. I think Carrie Lake, along with Youngkin and DeSantis and Mastriano in Pennsylvania, if he wins, is going to be. Those are going to be your greatest governors in the country. But I think Kerry Lake is right up there with DeSantis and Youngkin. Youngkin's actually a very conservative and a good governor. I know some of you may disagree with me on that, but that's how I view him anyways. So that's some of the good news. I mean, just straightforward. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're looking really good in a number of states. Now, I'm not here to give you a full update and go on and on and on. As I did in my last Megabytes, I did spend Megabytes episode 5. I did upload it. That's the official Maximus Premium podcast we do live at least once a week, sometimes twice. And I did upload the last episode on my YouTube channel. You can go back and you can listen to it. I do encourage you to do that. It is the previous upload, and I will link to it in this episode of Max Bytes. And so I hope you enjoy it. A lot of people have. Then again, if you're enjoying everything, thumbs it up. So give me a thumbs up and give me a comment. I love receiving comments. So do that. But I'm going to say, if you guys want to attend Civics Maximus 2022, that's October 24th to the 25th and the 28th to the 29th. We already have a bunch of people signing up. So I have people signing up like crazy for that one. That's going to be a huge 2 seminars. They're back-to-back seminars in the same week. Definitely contact my angels or warriors. Those are my assistants. You can also email Roxy Balboa, the number 1 at gmail.com. And the reason you want to attend that is because I'm going to spend approximately, well, it'll be 4 nights in 1 week, 2 nights and 2 nights. So it's 2 separate events. And it will be about approximately 6 to 8 hours or 6 to 10 hours of just, and I have a ton of data that I'm going to be sharing, my projections on all races from coast to coast, governors, senators, state legislators, state legislative bodies, and of course, the Senate races and the House races. So I really, Congress, I really encourage you to attend that seminar. So contact Roxy, email her right now. It's in the description, Roxy Balboa, the number 1 at gmail.com, or you can DM one of my angels or warriors if you have a rapport with them and reserve your seat for that. The other thing I want to tell you about Max Bytes is going to be Maximus Premium. Maximus Forever Premium is one of the biggest things I've ever done, and it's fantastic. So if you want to become a member, join hundreds of other patriots. We are rocking it 24/7 nearly, and it is a lot of benefits. You get discounts on my seminars, but more importantly, you get to be in a private chat with me. I answer questions. I'm constantly teaching in there. You get a private podcast that's live. I go on. It's a full-length podcast, sometimes 2 hours long. I answer all the questions that are posted. I discuss things. I teach. You basically have access to my brain, and you could pick my brain around the clock practically. And I post original articles. I post a lot of data that I don't on my public channels. I give a lot more information. And also, as of next month, you'll be getting a newsletter, if you remember Maximus Premium, and my newsletter is going to launch. And if you want the newsletter a la carte, if you want to just join that, reach out to Roxy. We're actually having people sign up for that early. So we're doing early signups on that. And the newsletter is just going to be going out. It'll probably be a weekly newsletter. And I'll be giving updates on different things and what have you. Most importantly, members of Maximus Premium also, not most importantly, there's a lot of most importance, also have access to my column, The Renegade Deplorable. I think you'll enjoy it. You definitely, it's for the elections in October. You want to give it a try. Just join for October, see if you like it. I can tell you this, nobody leaves Maximus Premium. It's a lot of fun. So far everybody's, is having a great time. So it's a lot of fun, but anyways, but here's my closing message. And again, Max Bytes are just small little mini podcasts I do just to kind of share updates. Everything I'm giving you here's a personal update. Everything's going wonderful. I'm having a blast. We're my staff, everybody, we're having the most wonderful time. It has been a very blessed late summer, early fall, and it is just beautiful. Everything's going wonderful, and we're having a wonderful time. And I want to share that with you. You put God first, you put the Lord first. That's Jesus Christ. You put him first and his principles first, and your life will rock 'em and sock 'em, and it's wonderful. And I know people right now are suffering out there, so it does rain on the just and the unjust. But it's something where just put your trust in the Lord, and everything's going to be okay. And things are going to get better. And no matter where you find yourself in life, no matter what's going on, remember this: you are a wonderful person made in the image of God, right? Rest in that. And don't let all the negativity, distance yourself from it and move on and be positive. Always be positive. Always be constructive. Always move forward and doing something that benefits other people and makes your life more happy and satisfied. And I think that's I'll just stop right there. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week next week. And I hope to see you online again. Sign up for my upcoming seminar. Sign up for Civics Maximus 2022. Oh, and I almost forgot. Let me just tell you. I just was reminded. Thank you very much. The crash course. We're doing a crash course. It's going to be a double-decker crash course. So it's actually Democracy and Republic, the Constitution, specifically the Bill of Rights, Articles 1, 2, and 3. We'll be doing that over 2 days. We're doing that in October, probably mid-October. We haven't nailed the days down, but if you're interested in, if you or your family or your kids would like to get a major crash course in immersion, it's about 10 hours long approximately in civics, and specifically constitutional history, Constitution, constitutional law, the Bill of Rights. Contact Roxy Balboa, the #1 @gmail.com. Let her know you're interested in doing one of Max's crash courses. We'll set it up. All right. God bless you. I love you. I hope everything's going fine. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you around the campfire. Ciao.